Well, here we are at Disney Springs. Disney Springs is a dining, retail sales, entertainment area. It's available without cost to get in. Even parking is free. I'm not saying it has a lot of stores, but I do see that on this map, number 140 is the Rainforest Cafe. So it has entries for at least 140 locations. Up at the top, they have an ad for Cirque du Soleil, Drawn to Life. It's based on Disney art, but it is part of the Cirque du Soleil activities. So we're going to walk down to the left all the way down to the Cirque du Soleil building. It's made to look like a circus tent. For dining today, we're going to be at the Italian restaurant, which is actually themed as if it is the interior of a 1930s or so airport lounge, or the actual airport building. But you can't fly in that old airplane, at least not here. You can take a little boat back and forth. That's the Sasagula Steam Lines. Those boats go down to the Disney resorts that are available from the watercraft. It doesn't exactly go anywhere except up and down. This is the Aerophile helium balloon. It is a tethered balloon. They wind it up and then they wind it back down. But for a modest fee, they'll let you pile on in. Looks like they're almost ready to go. There goes the aeronaut, the pilot. I expect he's giving a safety briefing. And then he'll push the button. And the balloon's starting to go up. Tightens up the cables. And there they go. It can go as high as 400 feet. It doesn't always go to 400 feet though. If the air is quite still, they can take it up further. Well, up to 400 feet. Looks like fun. The little river boats are not the only boat transportation available out here. Here you can, for a fee, ride in an amphicar. The amphicar was a clever invention. It was made back in the 1960s, I think. Basically, it is a very bad car that makes, when you go into the water, makes a very bad boat. So, out of the water, it's a bad car. In the water, it's a bad boat. But it can do both. Here at screaming child. Here at Disney Springs, they have everything from food trucks to fine dining. We're in the food truck park area. Not a lot of grass here, but some nice flowers, big tree. Food truck called Cilantro. Sounds good. A juice food truck, that's interesting. Wonder if those are poison apples. Oh dear, those look like poison apples. My goodness. Can't be too surprised at the choices of stores here. Of course, there's the ubiquitous Starbucks, but we have a Disney style store down on the end, Disney Fashions. Star Wars Galactic Outpost next to the Marvel Superheroes headquarters. Disney's Candy Cauldron. They have a open kitchen there, or a presentation kitchen. There's a non-Disney place, the Sunglass Hut. Pele Soccer. A little bit of a better view of the Sunglass Hut. Over to Pele Soccer. Here's a candle store. Pretty fancy looking. The famous Salt and Straw, very popular store-made ice cream. Across the way is the Summer House. Well, they do have a menu here, but I hear they also have a cookie bar. In fact, there you go, cookie bar entrance right here. Let's see if I can go in and look but not buy. Oh my goodness, this looks fancy. A cookie called a fudge bomb. I love it. To make this an entertainment center, an attraction to get folks that aren't necessarily going to the Disney parks, aren't necessarily tourists. This is a place for the locals to come. They have the AMC Theater on this side. There's a larger entrance on the other side. Way back in the corner is the Orange Garage. We parked at Lime today. And the Donuts and Cold Brew Coffee, the Everglazed store, right over there. Okay, here we are. They also have, even though they're making donuts, it is a display presentation kitchen. And there's those fancy, fancy donuts. I think we better go inside and take a look. I'm just coming in to look at the donuts. Haven't dinner yet, but my goodness, peanut butter explosion may contain nuts. Way cool. Thank you. Orlando seems to be an important tourist destination for people from Central and South America. We have Jaleo, which I believe is Brazilian food. Let's go take a look at the menu. If they have Flamenco Fridays, it's not Brazilian, it's Argentinian. Let's take a look. Tapas, sangria, pretty fancy. Back in the day, people would go to a bowling alley. This is called Splitsville, and it's a bowling alley, a bar, dining. Let's take a look at their menu. Well, they've even got sushi. Kind of a relaxing place to get together, and they have bowling. Right next to the M&M store. I think we know what's in there. All of this is House of Blues. They might still be trying to figure out what to do with the old Disney Quest building here. They do have a nice display though. City Works, beer and bar food. And then over here is the Cirque du Soleil, drawn to life. Well, I guess today you get to see some of the menus here. House of Blues is popular because they often have some jazz musicians, some singing, some live music in the evenings. Not quite late enough tonight. And this is just a Monday. Tuesday? I love being retired. So here's the House of Blues box office and the upcoming shows. It's not unusual for the fancy restaurants to also have a quick service menu. It might be the same chef, but kind of bite size or light meal sized. I mentioned salt and straw, but I guess we should look at some of the flavors they have. Oh, interesting. Dairy-free. I mentioned the Disney Style store, but we were kind of down the pathway from it. Here we're up close and personal. Disney character sweaters. That's kind of as close to a sweater or a warm jacket as you'll get in Florida. All kinds of Disney fashions. Granted, here at Disney Springs, there are a number of fine dining locations, really neat. Granted, at Disney Springs, there are some fine dining locations, different entertainment locations, but places as simple as Wetzel's Pretzel, pretzel dogs, Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Over here is a Japanese kiosk for snack foods. Let's take a look at their menu. Ooh, pictures look pretty good. Even in the dead of winter, here in Florida, it's easy to have folks sitting outside open-air bars. This is at Planet Hollywood. There's always water here in Florida.